I'm all the way zoomed the fuck in, right? Some cookies and I have it all in my teeth. Do not mind it. But anyway, so going in with my e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. So I'm just gonna rub it in, and as you can see, it even makes my hands soft and smooth. Pouring that all over. And I usually go in with my brows first, but my brows are pretty much done. I think I'm gonna shape them a bit different. I feel like they're a bit harsh, but I want to see after the makeup is complete and done. So we're gonna go in with eyes first. So I'm using the ARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Light 2.2, and I'm gonna put that on the lids, and then I'm gonna wipe some like that just on my hands. I'm just gonna outline my brows. So anyway, I've been feeling like getting dressed up lately. I don't know why. Someone is jumping upstairs. Do you guys hear that? I just been in the mood to like take content and have fun with my content, go to different cafes, explore. That's just like who I am. I just love to do stuff like that. I'm not really a like club type of girl. Maybe like once every like 6 months I can like go and party, but I don't really care to do that. That's not really me. And yeah, in I think 7 months, 6 months. And I had Noah at 17 and then Adeline at 19. How old was I? I was 19. I was about to be 20. Like in 2 weeks I would have turned 20. But yeah, I just feel like, you know, I didn't like get to do anything. And even after having Noah, I breastfed him for 2 years. So I honestly feel like, one, being a mom, and two, breastfeeding really like put like, not like, I don't want to make it seem like I want to party and I want to drink, because I don't, but like it kept me in check, if that makes sense. I ate a Belvita because I really didn't eat too much today. So, and I plan on going out to eat. So I just wanted to eat a little something. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with my Airspun powder. Guys, I recommend this. It's literally, it works just like the Laura Mercier, and it's literally so much cheaper. I think it was like $10 or $12 versus the Laura Mercier, I believe is like $40, I believe. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, now I'm just taking this Wet n Wild. It's like a fluffy. And I'm just gonna smooth that out with that. You know, the lady that lives upstairs, her son doesn't really jump. Is that him jumping? On to the next. Now they're all prepped, ready for some. Maybe I should zoom in a bit. You think I should zoom in a bit more? Okay, there we go. All right, so in Velvet Rose palette. This you could get at like Ulta or Target. So I'm gonna just go in and then I'll show you guys the colors after. So this year I definitely had been, you know, trying to level up and make a lot of money, but I also feel like, I was just talking with one of my friends about this the other day, like, what is the point of leveling up and like wanting to make more money if you have to pay like taxes, like half of it to taxes? And honestly, maybe I need to educate myself a bit more, but like, what are they really doing without tax money, you know? And that's why, like, this is like a whole nother topic and I'm probably gonna get hate for this, but like, when it comes to like people abusing welfare and abusing stuff like that, like I think that is so wrong, because you're taking from people that work for their money. you know, like they work super hard for their money. And when people abuse it, don't twist my words, not when people really need it, you know, like I understand, but I do feel like welfare should be something that's temporary. Like, you know, I don't think that it's something that someone should depend on for the rest of their life. Like the point is, okay, you have a point in your life where you're struggling, but you know, you should definitely try to get off of it, you know. And I think they're actually getting a bit more stricter with that, with like you have to start working, I believe. And you know, I hear some terrible stories where like parents just have kids just for the money, because like, you know, you get taxes for them up until they're 18 years old. And that to me just is like insane. Like I have kids because I actually love being a mom, you know, and I can't imagine anyone else having kids for any other reason, you know. So definitely insanity when I heard that. But yeah, so back to the taxes. I'm like, what the hell? Because I'm all my money that I'm saving, it's like I'm saving for a home, you know, and I'm gonna have to pay taxes with that money. I'm not gonna be able to get a home like I desire, you know, and that's a little upsetting knowing that. So, but that's why I had went into the topic of people abusing welfare, because I know, yeah, we pay taxes, especially in New York State. You know, you're paying not only for like police and city jobs like teachers and stuff like that, but you're also paying for people on welfare. And you know, when people abuse it, I just think that that's wrong, you know. Like I personally know people that abuse it, and I'm just like, why do that, you know? Like, you know, like there's parents that like are immigrants and they come and they need something, you know. So I just also want to say I am horrible at eyeshadow, like so bad at it. Okay, so eyes are done. Now moving on to the face. Well, I feel like I should brush out my eyelashes. So let's talk about my, they want to know, like I seen someone ask me how am I able to afford my car. And guys, I really like, I work my ass off and I'm always looking for multiple incomes, because you can't settle for one. I don't know if you've ever heard this saying, but one income is too close to none. So for me, I don't depend on one income. I can never. So, and I was telling people too, like look into apps, like just little things that could just help you have multiple side hustles that literally can add up to a main source of income, you know. My side hustles turned out to be my main, you know. YouTube used to be my full thing, and I actually had taken a break from it because I don't know, I just felt like I lost like a purpose, and I just feel like I'm boring, you know. But at the same time, I'm like, I have people that have been watching me for so long, and they come up to me in the mall or wherever I am, and they're like, I watch your YouTube videos and you know, they helped me so much. And I'm like, really? You know, to me, like I don't see that, but it's true, you know. So I feel like I felt like I needed to come back to this. I was saying, what my job is literally just referring people to the products that we use. And this is a job that everyone does. You are referring people to your Starbucks drink, right? you're referring people to the movie that you just watched in the movie theaters, Space Jam, Disney Plus. Remember when that whole thing with Disney Plus came out and everyone, like one person posted it and then started referring it to everyone, and then it blew up. They didn't even need to market their company because everyone was literally raving about it. That is literally the same thing with this. Like, you're just referring people to the company that you work with, the products that you use, the skincare, the hair care, the wellness line, like, and we have so much more coming, you know, like the company is still a baby. So imagine where the company is going to be in a few years. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like sometimes people, they overthink the job and then they make themselves worked up. Like, guys, no one joins this thinking they're going to be a millionaire. You know, like, people make millions of dollars in this company. Did you think that they thought that they were going to be millionaires? Absolutely fucking not. They never thought in a million years that they would make even $100 with this. But look at where they are now. $5 million earners, $1 million earners, you know? So I just think people need to like really open their mind to things. A lot of people are closed-minded and they're scared of failing. But guys, what is so hard about the job? You know, you want to build your clientele with what you have now, right? Whatever amount of followers. I have a girl that she has 300 followers. She hit her first leadership rank, which is 4 ranks into the company, and 300 followers. But you know what it is? She stepped out her comfort zone. She talks about the products, which is not a hard job. So I just feel like people, you know, sometimes really don't limit yourself. Don't set a limit to what you are and what you can do, because you never know if this might work out for you. And I believe it could work for anyone, but some people just don't have the mindset. You know, they're really closed-minded and they're never willing to open up their mind to new things and, you know, make an income from this. Like, my first month, I grinded it out. I made about $10,000 my first month with my bonus check, my weekly checks, everything. And I was like, hold up. I was literally like, I did not expect this. And yeah, that's when I knew it could be a real thing. And also the person that had got me into the business, she had earned her Cadillac, and she, guys, at the time she had, I think, 8K followers, and no, like, not known, you know. And she did that just from referring people and, you know, talking about the opportunity with others and getting them on board with it. And, you know, so, and a lot of times people are like, oh, it's all about recruiting. Like, you want to recruit people so you can make money. I can make money without recruiting people. I just like to recruit people because I like to get people on board. I feel like it's fun for me. Like, I'm getting people to do what I do, and when they get paychecks, I feel like I'm doing something, you know, like I feel like I help them earn that paycheck. So that's what I mean, you know? So yeah, that's really it. That's really all it is. You're just referring people to the products that you use. But I don't know how influencers, like, I watch like Nas, and I feel like, guys, I can literally go on a rant while doing this. Like, I can talk about a million different things right now. There's so many things that are going on. Like, first, let's talk about Cuba as well. Like, I feel so let me tell you guys a story. I had went to DR. I don't know, I was really young. I was like 12 years old. And it was a mission trip. So my grandfather, he has a church, and you know, the church, they saved up enough money to go on this trip. So I had went with my grandfather and my grandma, and we were helping people in need over there. And first I just want to say I got really bullied for that. Like, I got bullied for going to DR and helping people. It was so bad. I didn't understand why. People were calling me, oh, like she's, I forgot the name that they were saying, but honestly, that's not something that like I really remember. It's not something that I dwell on, but like the fact that people bully people for helping others, I will never understand that, you know? So the reason why I'm saying this is I had went years ago and I had seen, you know, how people live. And I feel like a lot of times if we complain about the smallest things that we don't need to complain about living in the US, like we are privileged over here. Whoever you are, even if you're in poverty, like if you're homeless on the streets, like you're still privileged compared to what they live, you know? And I think sometimes we don't understand that at all. So and now this brings me to Cuba. Like, this is insane. This is insanity. Like, one, I feel like for the people that are living in the US, like, you gotta at least, even if you don't have enough money to give, at least share. Just give people knowledge on what's going on. You never know, maybe it could reach someone and someone can go help, or, you know, I don't know. But it's such a bad situation because like I heard that you can't even send money because the government's apparently taking the money. And like, to me, that's like hopeless. Like, what do you do at this point, you know? So really just want to raise awareness to that. I'm not Cuban, but I have friends who are, and you know, it's a really emotional time for them and their family. So please just raise awareness for them and pray for them. Keep them in your prayers because they need it. Right now I'm just putting in all of the powder into my face. It looks crazy at first, my foundation. I always get it a little darker because I like a tan look, and I haven't went tanning. But when I go tanning, I actually feel like the foundation's light. But I used the NARS concealer, the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. I'm having pain in my back because I'm like sitting up. And then I used actually a concealer for my contour. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Cocoa 60. So I'm just gonna plop that there. So I don't know if you guys ever seen me use this brand. I believe I did a makeup tutorial with them years ago. Like, I think I was pregnant with Noah, and then I worked with them again recently. But yeah, love this palette. I only use this palette, honestly. It's the contour palette, medium. And yeah, it's from Sistar. It's Sistar. So, and I just go and define the contour. So I mix these two. I never really use that one. It's more like of a highlight, I would say. Guess I could mix that in, but find my contour here a bit. I want to keep it, you know, intact. Make that nose look skinny. All right. So that's that. So now taking my brush that I did with the wing, I'm gonna grab the black and a little bit of the brown. We're gonna mix the two. And we're gonna go under the eye. My Revolution Golden Sugar to Rose Gold. I don't know what color it is, but I think it's 3. I'm just putting that in my corners. Illuminating mist And with my beauty blender, I'm just gonna press all this in. Okay, so you see it definitely does give it illuminating and snatch. So it like is a light brown shade. I don't know if you guys can even see it, but it just makes it look like brow hairs, literally. Like not even like you colored it in, so. Just make it look like a brow hair, you know? See, that one was a bit dark, so I usually just I love NYX lip liners. Just outline the lip. Up. Now let's go do my hair. So the lighting in here is like atrocious. It's so bad. Let's see. How do I zoom out? My goodness. Guys, I had this camera for a while. All right, anyway. So, you know I stand by my hair care. So when I got out the shower, I put in our Restore Leave-In conditioner. Helps with dry hair and obviously conditioning it. So now I'm going in without volume and lift because for this look, you need volume. What are you gonna do without volume? I was never into that growing up. Like, I wanted my hair like as flat as can be. So, okay. I'm gonna comb out my hair once more. Okay. So first we're gonna blow dry it with my, I don't even know what brand this is. Okay, so I blew my hair out and it's all combed out. It is not done because I'm not keeping it like this, but I'm going to be waving my hair. This is from my company. They do this once in a while where they have like a sale and you can purchase this for $25. So, or sometimes it's free even. With the sale that I had got this, it was actually free. So, there's that. So again, I'm going to be parting my hair. I want to show you guys how I wave my hair. Hopefully my camera doesn't die because it is really close to dying. It takes me about 10 minutes to curl my hair, or wave my hair rather. So I want to show you guys. So I separate the bottom into two and comb it out. Obviously you want to have it all combed. I put this, it's going up, so right now it's at 150, and let me just wait a little bit. So maybe I should put a little bit more heat protector too. So put a little more. Want to protect your hair from the heat. This protects it from 150 degrees. So, I mean 450, not 150. Oh my god. Okay. So, now what you do is you grab your hair and you just leave it there. So you leave it there. I count to like 10. So 1, 2. And then you're gonna go to the next one like that. I at least want to show you guys one curl before this shit dies because it's literally about to die. There's no battery. And then next curl. Now, I had a waver before from Remington and I thought that was good. This helps with frizz. So 1, my hair lasts in with this waver, and 2, there's no frizz. So that's something that's huge for me because in the heat, my hair gets really frizzy and my curls drop, so it just doesn't look good. But this is a obviously high quality, and it just really does protect your hair. And like it just gives it like a natural shine. Guys, you see that? You see that? And then last one, and that is the wave. So then I have my Refinish Control Hairspray. So I just lightly spray that. Want to keep that in. And then on to the next. And now I do this side. So I'm going to turn off the camera and then turn it back on once I'm done. And yeah. At least my glossy... Oh, are you kidding me? Look at this. Hair is done. And that's on luxury hair products because you're not getting this with drugstore products.